Is it good morning? Is this afternoon now? It is
Mm,
afternoon.
well into the noons.
Well into the noons. So, Jeremy, you're a real estate agent out in Austin, Texas, but you do volunteer your time at a tiny home facility out in Austin. You and I
Yep.
are planning on going there and visiting there sometime in the
Yes.
future, but I wanted to have my viewers be aware of what's going on there because it is a really cool project they're doing and it's helping solve the homeless problem.
Yes.
One of the most insane statistics that I saw, and I'm going to go ahead and put this up on the screen, is that even though in the United States the housing problem is going up, and it looks like it's probably going to go up even further with the rising cases of homelessness due to COVID, the amount of beds in each city and state is going down. They don't have enough beds to house the people that are homeless. So it's a proven problem over and over and over again. But there's only one place that I know of that solved a good portion of the problem. And it's this company right here. It's called Community First in Austin, Texas. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Community First and how you can get involved with it?
Yeah, sure. So the homeless situation in Austin has definitely changed over the last really year. We've seen a huge increase in the homelessness. So it's definitely something we're experiencing. Um, I've been involved with Mobile Loaves and Fishes and Community First for a couple years now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fantastic organization that has come together. Really, they have figured out how to help people get off the streets that want to,
Mm-hmm.
and put them in somewhere where they actually have a shelter. It's a phenomenal community. The greatest part about Mobiles and Fishes and Community First, really Community First, is they've helped people to find a sense of community. And
Mm-hmm.
so there's a lot of people that live in there, help give back to their own community as well. So it's a fantastic organization, and I'm always happy anytime I get an opportunity to donate some time, energy, money, whatever it is, to help them out. I actually got introduced. I had past clients that purchased a home, and they invited me out to their grand opening when this first opened. They
Mm-hmm.
invited me to the grand opening, and it was eye-opening experience for me because, in the real estate business, you see people buying homes constantly. You don't see the other side of it constantly. Well, you do. I mean, there are times where you're having to help somebody sell a home so they avoid being homeless, which then they have to find something to rent and things like that. So you kind of see it, but it was an eye-opening experience, and I think it's one of the uh, it's easy to replicate. You just have to put the people in place to able to replicate it.
No, you were saying to me earlier that the homes that are on this location are not like that. This company doesn't purchase them. People
Mhm.
donate these
Mhm.
houses
Yep.
to the location itself. How does that all work?
Yeah. So the organization that runs this, Mobiles and Fishes, is run by Alan Graham, and so you'll have big, huge home builders like David Weekley. You'll have big, huge luxury private builders come out, and they'll spend a weekend. They will come out, they'll get a spot, they'll put a slab out, and then the builder will come out and actually build a unit there. And so the unique thing about all these homes is I don't think you might not have any pictures of it, but I've seen some gorgeous, like Spanish style homes with terracotta, like it nuts. There's some really cool places in here. In fact, they've done some duplexes and they've done ones that are one on top of each other. So, yeah, but a lot of the times a builder will come in, or they'll have a group of people that donates the material, or an organization that'll donate the material, and they'll get 30, 40 people to come in and they'll slap together a home in one weekend, and it's thrown up. Now, some other things that happen is that, and I think you have a picture of it, people will donate their campers. And so there's
Oh,
a whole
yes.
section of campers there. So this whole community it's a hodgepodge in some areas of what's in there. But instead of, selling a mobile home or a camper trailer for $20,000, $30,000, somebody will just donate it to Community First. And so you'll see a few of these in there. What's great about this, though, is that the people that live in there actually do pay a rent. Now, a lot of them will get help. They'll help them fill out the documentation and everything to get money from the government to help pay that. But the money that they take in isn't just to take money. It's in order to help them grow and understand how to, financially plan these. And and so it's really great what they do in that aspect, because they'll have people in there that, a lot of these people just honestly aren't mentally there in order to do things. But what's great about the community is that it gives them an opportunity to have a sense of community. And so, some people, in order to make money, they work there. So they live there, they work there. They'll, and maybe you might have some pictures of this later, but there's
that was interesting to me, though, because you were showing, like, I saw this, and it was like they have a farm there, right? They have a farm, and then they make like soap, and they do woodworking and paintings, and then they also have a farm. So how does that all work? What is it? Is this their job? Is this how this works?
Yeah, so they can work. They get hourly wages if if they want to work, right, in order to make their keep, or to pay for things. But they'll work hourly and they'll get paid for it. A lot of them will do. There's I don't think you should have a picture of it, but there's an iron making station. So they'll make like beautiful iron, like old, like woodworking, craftsman. What is the word I'm looking for?
Handmade, ironworks, like handmade crafts.
Yes. There's literally an ironworks section in there where they'll make ironwork stuff that they can sell, and then they make money off that. So they can say, this came from Community First, the soaps, this is made there. That money goes back to these people to help them kind of get on their feet and help them get to a position where they can actually, potentially move out of there, but they get housing and they get a sense of community. One thing, so usually on Saturdays, they'll have people come in and offer time to, I've personally gone in, and you showed a picture of all the veggies. So they'll do a farmer's market on Saturdays. And so the people that live in the community can, will help go pick a lot of the stuff. A lot of them will help pick it as well, but they come in on Saturdays, and, we put together baskets, and they have all the fruits, veggies, chicken, steak, like all the stuff they need to eat for the week. Like, we're pre-packaging, helping out, and they come in and just pick it up. They don't have to pay for it. They come in. And so a lot of it's picked by people there. We spent one Saturday picking flowers. We picked flowers, and then they took the flowers and sold them and got money for them to help have money. So it's a fantastic organization all the way around.
So people can volunteer their time there, but I know that, like, people have said, "Oh, well, I'm worried about the safety." What about the people that are there? Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about the safety of this community itself?
Yeah, it's a well-run organization. They do a lot of things to mitigate issues, but I've been there a lot, and I've never run into a situation where I felt, if you run into somebody on the street sometime and they're having mental issues, it can be scary. I've been in there and never once felt scared. My wife's designated time, she's helped. The people in there really are very sweet, and I don't know, I can't say, it's such a great organization. The people there are fantastic. The people that live in there all really are great heartedness. And they just want to give time, and they just want you there. They want people to come in and help them feel like they're part of society again.
Right.
And that's the best thing mentally for them, is for you to come in and be sweet to them and be kind to them and show them that, hey, we want you as part of this community. And so that is, I think, one of the most understated parts of this community, is that the people are in there are, as a safety issue, it's safe, right? But you're helping somebody understand that they can be a valued person. If they don't feel valued in life, whatever situation that got them there, you are part of the process. If you
The
give
help.
time, you are part of the process of helping them kind of rehabilitate in that way.
Right. One of the things I did find interesting about these little tiny homes is the fact that they don't have any running water, but they have electricity.
Yes.
So, can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So I don't believe any of the units have running water. They do have like collection systems, I think, as you saw in that picture. But
Mm-hmm.
all they have group bathrooms. They're all individual bathrooms. Obviously, they have a whole shower area, and then they have a kitchen area as well. So you can have a mini fridge, you can have a TV in your little unit. But
Mm-hmm.
any running water things, it's communal. So you
Mm-hmm.
go out and you have spend time in the community of your peers there, and
Uh-huh.
do all your cooking. You do. You have your restrooms and everything. So there's no running water in the units. Maybe a few of them, but they are more expensive as well because there's
Now,
different levels of what you have to pay to be in there.
Now, I did see this. I don't know if you know anything about this. Is the community inn? Is that because people like stay at these little tiny homes? Is they have like a little rental area that you could stay there so you could volunteer your time at community first? Is this the
Yeah, that's
okay?
one of
So
the coolest things. So it's like Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Literally,
Okay.
yeah. So you Airbnb, you come in, you can volunteer your time, or you can come stay. They have little teepee huts. What they're not showing you in that picture is the teepee huts. They have some really cool teepees that you could
Mm-hmm.
stay in. And so yeah,
Oh,
you're Airbnb, and that money goes to helping really rehabilitate people.
I'm trying to pull up the website right now to find the little community inn because I was going to scroll through it. Hold on, let me
What
get this off this. Okay.
One thing that you might find on there too is that they do like a movie night. So they
Mm-hmm.
Alamo Draft House, which is a huge movie theater chain in Texas, really in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
They donated a screen, a projector, and so they have movie night there as well, which is
I
really,
saw that. I didn't
really
know what that was. It looked like almost like a drive-in almost.
it's like a literally, it's a big amphitheater. They have a big screen that Alamo donated, and
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, people will go out and just enjoy, have popcorn, and it's a really cool community. It's really special.
Let me see if I can pull up that community in real quick here. See, here it is. Yes. All right. So oops, I don't know, like this came up. So let me take that off of there. So you can book a little thing right here. So here it
Mhm.
is, and you can rent a little tiny home. You could rent a cabin, and like you said, they have these little teepees here too. The canvas
Mhm.
cottage is what they call it. It's a
Yeah.
tiny home with one bed, but they have all these little areas. And
Oh,
look,
there's the
this whole
teepees right
little
there.
yeah, the
Yeah.
teepees right there. That is very cool. So is this on the property or just off the property?
Yeah, that's on the property.
On the property. So, wow. So, when you volunteer your time, go ahead and rent an Airstream or a tiny home, and you can. Now, who put these in here? Were these also given to people?
Yeah, those are all a majority of those were either built by people in the community or they were donated by organizations. So a lot of the big builders in Austin, like Drees, DR Horton, all these big production home builders will literally donate materials and have those built.
Wow, some of them are absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's
A
a cool
little,
community.
yeah. Let's. They have a whole thing with the teepees here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I guess I could show a little bit of the inside of there. Oh, this is their artwork that they have there.
There's also a chapel there. Yeah, you can go in if you just want to drive in and
Mm-hmm.
go to the store and buy. Yeah, there's the store right there. If
Mm-hmm.
you want to go in and buy stuff from the store, they can come in and buy stuff from the store, right? Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what they're doing. They're working money to buy stuff in the store. But yeah, if you want to come in and just buy their artwork, they love it when you do it. If you
Mm-hmm.
want the iron made products they make, like they make some really cool stuff. But yeah, you can go in and buy that stuff as well. It's really cool. And they do special events where they bring people in to help, donate money and time to come in and buy some of that stuff. They have like an art night where you can come in and buy artwork. They do a lot with the community. And I think that's the greatest part is they really work to get the outside community involved. When this
Right.
place was put in, it was only like 27 acres, and surrounding this whole area was neighborhoods. And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the people were very scared about it devaluing their properties. Oh yeah, there's a kitchen.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Eh,
so what's amazing is now they've actually gained more land
mhm.
because the neighbors around it said, yeah, okay, this place is safe.
Right. And they made it a functioning community
Hmm.
for everybody, not just, like their little pocket. They invited people to come in to let them see what they were doing. It wasn't like a big secret. So is this a little farm here? Is this like a
Yes.
greenhouse farm? Okay. And then you can borrow some of their produce there as well?
Yeah, if you want to come in and buy, you can buy. But a lot of times they do the farmers market where it's given back to the community.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Oh, that's really cool. That is a very
Yeah,
neat
so
little.
they're I mean they have subsistence there, so everything is I mean everything's grown there. So it's cool. I mean, I don't think they butcher anything, but they do. Oh, that's really cool. The chess piece. Me and my son play on that. That's funny.
So you
Yeah.
bring your son there too.
Oh
That's
yeah, I
how
bring my
safe you
son.
feel
Yeah.
there. You don't like it. It's definitely some place that you could bring your
Oh
kids
yeah.
to volunteer their time. And that would be a great lesson for kids to learn, like everybody falls on hard times
Yep.
and we can all learn from this. Um, what else was I going to ask you? There was one more thing I was going to ask. So you can in order to volunteer your time, you do have to book ahead of time and you have to visit the Community First website, correct? Let me pull
Yes.
that up really quick.
Yeah, and they
Um,
want you. So if you're going to come in and donate time, they want you to kind of go through some classes and things that they have to kind of
mm-hmm,
help you prepare.
mm-hmm,
But yeah, you can definitely designate time and donate time. They do have a couple of classes, like I said, which
mm-hmm.
is helpful because you go in there and you don't want to make somebody feel bad for any reason. So it's definitely a good opportunity to kind of know what you're getting into when you go in there with their classes and things. So it's fun.
So they are opening up phase two that looks like they're going to have 110 RV park homes,
Yep.
200 micro houses, 7 laundry restroom shower facilities, 7 outdoor kitchens, community gardens, community works, a donor recognition park, guest parking lot, living rooms, and a welcome center. So they are expanding. And if you want to sponsor a home, there is a application right here. I want to thank you, Jeremy Knight,
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
taking the time today and telling us a little bit more about that. I am actually going to visit out there and visit Jeremy. Me and my husband are going to go out there since we do know that this is a organization that does exist and the homes are available for us to tour. And I do want to give that more to the subscribers. So while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and enter in some questions that people um, might have about Community First for Jeremy. Now he doesn't work for the organization
No.
itself. He does, but he is a real estate agent and he does
Yeah, and
volunteers.
so I've actually put together a drive a couple times, and what we
Mm-hmm.
did is so a lot of these people that come into the community, they have nothing, and
Mm-hmm.
so what we've done to donate time and energy is we actually I organized a neighborhood event, and we went around and we collected items like mop buckets, mops, brooms, all the cleaning supplies that they would need, kind of some healthcare items as well. And so what happens is when somebody comes into these communities, you got to understand they don't have anything. A majority of the time, they might just have the clothes on their back. So we put together kind of a welcome home kit. And so when
Mm-hmm.
they get in there, they have everything they need instead of getting in there and then kind of being lost, right?
Right,
Because
right.
now it's great. You went from, coming off the street to now being housed, but you still can't clean after yourself. You still don't have all the things that you need. So there is opportunity like that all the time. They always need people to do drives to help the people that are moving in there and, putting clothes on their back at some point. So there's a lot of things you can do to help organizations like this survive. They have a lot of people that donate. The Austin Board of Realtors gave them $1 million 6 months ago, I believe. And so, as a board of realtors, we've donated money to Mobilos and Fishes. And the greatest part about this is to help people have that really sense of community and that self-worth and kind of really
Mm-hmm.
help them in their situation. So I highly recommend donating time and energy to organizations like this.
Debbie, I wanted to tell you, yes, there is a link in the description for both of those companies if you wanted to stay there, or if you wanted to go ahead and if you want to stay there or volunteer your time or sponsor a house. I also
I can hold on. I can answer this question, man. I hope it's not run by anyone named Dan or Danny. It is not.
It is not. No, it's not. It's not. But I also wanted to let everybody know that my friend also has a YouTube channel that he runs with his wife. Mostly it's Jeremy's the face and the wife does all the work.
That's true. I'm the show, she's the dough. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the show and she does all the work. And just like it is in every household.
Yeah. Right.
And if you'd like if information about Austin, Texas, and you're interested in that area, Jeremy is the person to visit. He and I collaborate quite often. You may not see us on, like, me on one of his videos or him on one of my videos, but we collaborate often on videos to help each other out. And I appreciate your time today.
Yep.
So I'm glad you're willing to share this real
Yes.
this real facility and a real tiny home, because I don't know if you heard Jeremy,